Hello, everyone. My name is Claude Terrell Hankins. I'm a graduate student at Grand Canyon University, and today I will be presenting a security frameworks implementation for the Hankins County School Board. The objectives of this presentation will begin with the explanation of the current cybersecurity environment and processes for the organization. Then we'll move to the description of the current risk management practices, threats, and legal requirements, and the delivery systems. Then we'll move on to the description of the security best practices, frameworks, and their use of development to develop a cybersecurity program. Then we'll move to the common workflow diagram and how decisions are made within the organization. Um, the explanation of critical cybersecurity regulations, their differences, business needs, and outcomes. And finally, the description of elements of software assurance maturity model. Current cybersecurity environment, part one. At the Hankins County School Board, the current cybersecurity environment has a goal that ensures the protection of sensitive data, that ensures the confidentiality, integrity, and the availability are covered. Configuration management. This is a standard of our organization that is necessary to improve the efficiency of our security operation that allows compliance and laws and regulations. Development process. The Hankins County School Board development process includes conducting risk assessments, addressing the risk, resuming operations with continuous monitoring. The Hankins County School Board observes the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act as a part of the compliance requirements. One of the objectives of the GLBA is to ensure that security and confidentiality of student information is protected. Current cybersecurity environment, part two. Paradigms. The Hankins County School Board is adapting to the constant changes in cybersecurity and are adjusting to meet the modern paradigms to compensate. Changes like AI and zero trust situations. The information part of this. Due to educational operations, our organization deals with a wide range of students, teachers, and staff sensitive information that can include names, addresses, personal identifiable information. Part of maintaining this information, we use this system to monitor network traffic and user activity. Systems that's directly involved with the delivery system. The Hankins County School Board uses a multi-layered cybersecurity approach to protect the network and sensitive data. Network infrastructure includes Wi-Fi access, switches, firewalls, and secure network protocols. The use of intrusion detection/prevention ensures the network remains secure. While implementing policies and audits, our teachers and staff are trained to ensure the strong posture remains. The Hankins County School Board uses the NIST cybersecurity framework controls. Um, the controls are designed to facilitate risk management and compliance with applicable federal laws, executive orders and directives, regulations, policies, and standards. By adhering to these controls, the Hankins County School Board can address vulnerabilities, mitigate risk, and strengthen cybersecurity posture. Identification and protection. This is how our organization identifies assets and protects them. Access control. The Hankins County School Board ensures that the proper access is given to those whose jobs fits. The process includes remote login and certain access privileges that are flagged with failed access attempts. Audit and accountability. This is how our organizations keep tracks of logs and how audit logs are protected along with valuable information. Awareness training. The Hankins County School Board uses awareness training for teachers and staff so they will know what to look for and respond to threats and how to respond to threats. Some of the awareness training includes phishing email simulations and what to avoid. Framework descriptions, part 2. Incident response. This portion of the process gives way to what to do in an event of an attack happening. The Hankins County School Board has a procedure in place for training staff, monitoring incidents, and how to report those incidents. Risk assessment. This portion of the process looks at the vulnerabilities with the organization's network and systems. The utilization of scanning equipment helps identify potential risk. Another framework that we observe is the ISO IEC 27001. It serves as a critical tool offering small to medium-sized businesses robust strategies to manage information security risks effectively. And then we have risk management. This process is essential for securing the network and prioritizing those risks that we find. Our organization utilizes this process to strengthen our cybersecurity posture. The security best practices and frameworks. The Hankins County School Board adheres to the best practices due to the NIST cybersecurity framework. The best practices include access controls, the use of multi-factor authentication and password policies are observed, along with role-based access controls. This helps to prevent unauthorized access. Then we have data protection. The use of encryption and data minimization is in place to protect students, teachers, and staff sensitive information. Vulnerability management. This is a process that's used to ensure that devices are scanned regularly and vulnerabilities are addressed and patches are implemented. Network security. This is the organization's use of network segmentation, firewall use, and intrusion detection prevention systems. And then we have third-party management. This process is how organizations handle vendors' tasks with portions of our cybersecurity program. Common workflow of information and decisions. The Hankins County School Board information diagram showing decision workflow in a top-down type situation and how communication happens. The connection at all levels allow for communication and decisions to be made once information is passed from the top. As you can see, the superintendent/CEO is in charge of making decisions, and it flows down to the CIO, the CISO, the Chief Financial Officer, teachers, faculty, to students, school attorney, and that eventually leads out to the community. Decisions are made from the top down and flows through the system. The critical cybersecurity needs, part 1. The Hankins County School Board utilizes several regulations and frameworks to ensure the protection of important student, teacher, and staff data. We use frameworks such as the NIST cybersecurity framework, as well as the ISO IEC 27000 series. The critical cybersecurity needs listed are in compliance with observance of HIPAA, COPPA, and FERPA to protect important data. Risk assessment. Our organization regularly conducts these checks of vulnerability to monitor security controls and mitigate any threats. Access controls. The Hankins County School Board has a strict access control policy in place to ensure unauthorized access does not take place. That includes multi-factor authentication, password protection, and badge key cards to have access. Encryption. All of our organization's information is encrypted. That's incoming, outgoing, and when data is at rest, just in case a cyber event happens. Employee training. The education of staff on what to expect and what to look for is important when handling data. And then the extra safeguards. The Hankins County School Board uses extra safeguards such as CCTV at all schools and offices, school resource officer, school resource law enforcement officer, and then systems to protect electronic storage areas. Critical cybersecurity needs part 2. To finish off, technical safeguards are in place. This process includes technology like password options and intrusion detection prevention systems to protect personal identifiable information. And we have privacy techniques. This is the way of having procedures in place centered around how information is collected, stored, and how long. Organizational efforts. The Hankins County School Board has a strong security structure in place that gives our organization a chance to implement safety measures, run risk assessments on time, and prepare teachers and staff for an event that may arise. The goal is to safeguard sensitive student and teacher data, networks, and systems. Business needs. The Hankins County School Board is currently a Tier 3 organization, but is working to become a Tier 4 to be able to address issues in a timelier fashion. The need to improve comes with the investment in the latest technology approaches like servers, firewalls, AI tools, and cloud capabilities. Outcomes. The organizational efforts align with the needs of the Hankins County School Board, will reduce the risk of data breaches, avoid legal penalties from compliance issues, and enhance the trust among our stakeholders. The elements of a software assurance maturity model. The mission of the OWASP Software Assurance Maturity Model, or SAM, is to be the prime maturity model for software assurance that provides an effective and measurable way for all types of organizations to analyze and improve their software security posture. Business functions. Part of the SAM model includes governance. This portion of the model focuses on governance structure, policies, and procedures for taking care of risks for an organization. Design. This portion addresses the security considerations during the design phase of software. Implementation. This portion of the model involves coding and other security measures during development. Verification. This portion of the model covers testing and analysis of software for security purposes. Operations. This portion of the model handles incident management and secure deployment of software. Security practices. This portion of SAM includes threat assessment, which is being able to identify potential threats posed to the organization. Secure build. This is the security measure taken during the implementation phase. Architectural assessment. This portion of the model deals with evaluating security of the software during the verification phase. And then finally, we have incident management. This portion of the model deals with handling security incidents effectively during the operation phase of development. This concludes the framework's implementation for the Hankins County School Board. Here's a list of references I referenced for this presentation. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.